Hi there, welcome to the Shu Rainer Drawing School, and today I'm going to show you how to draw this rabbit. This is the Chinese Year of the Rabbit, so I thought I'd do some rabbit videos, and let's not talk about it, let's just do it. Okay, so how to draw a rabbit. We're going to need a paintbrush this time, and a pen, and a pencil, and an eraser. And you don't have to paint it, actually, but you can if you want. Now, let me get this fitting on there, good. So I'll start about here. Now, for a rabbit, draw a kind of a circle, like that. And just, if that's the center line there, just a little bit below the center line, you want another circle, like that. And within that, that's where you got the nose. So it's a kind of a Y shape like that. And if you want him to look happy, then you need a kind of a W on the bottom here. So it goes into a W. Okay? Now, this circle you actually want, if you take a line up here, because I'm going to have him kind of a black and white bunny, this one. And his ears will follow up from that angle. If you've seen my Chinese New Year, it's a little bit similar, but then it changes. And just curve that down a little bit inside this circle, okay? And then join back to the circle again. So you just got the little, you're shaving this little bit of the circle off there. Good. Now down here, you've got kind of, there's that angle and that angle, and if you kind of go through the middle angle like that, then you want to have an ellipse on both sides, kind of like that, and in the middle another ellipse for his eyeball, or her eyeball, depends really, doesn't it? Right, I'm just going to make that a little bit wider actually. Now, kind of about there, and bring a line out and down. And just this side of well, if that's the centre of this bottom circle, just a little bit to one side, bring that down and curve it around. So you have this kind of shape, right, which is going up and down. I don't think what shape that is, I can't think. Okay, now this is his great big hopping thigh at the back, okay, and you're also going to want a little tail. And from this thigh, bring out the back paw, like that. It's kind of like a sausage stuck on there. And here, again, bring out the front paw, like that, and that will come up there. And then you're going to want another paw, just sticking out in the front, like that. And there we are, we're all ready to draw this in. Right, if we go, start off there and go all the way around the ear. And all the way around to the ear. And then draw this bit, hang on. Draw the nose first. And then out and up. And then this circular bit here, don't join up at the top. And then bring that there. Okay, so you've got this slight curve in. So it's not a perfect circle, right? And then the ears will go like that. And then draw those ellipses for the eyes. And leave a good blob of white inside the iris, and that will make them look shiny like that. Okay? Now draw out here, and there's the tail. Draw this bit here, curving into there, down to the paw and up, and then you want two little bits like that for the paw bits. Do this in two sections because you can flick that around there and flick that around there, so you get a kind of a thinner line at the end. and do the same thing there. 2 little bits for the paw bit. Again here, another one there, and flick, flick. And that's basically your rabbit. How are we doing? 5 minutes, that's pretty good. Okay, rub out the pencil marks. Like that. And I feel quite confident doing that because my Rotring Ticky pens, they're pigment ink which dries really quite quickly, but you don't get that kind of smelliness that you get from other pens. That's why I like using these particularly. And also they dry waterproof. Now I'm going to get my pen, my paint box rather, and I'm going to get a little bit of pink. Let's start with a bit of pink in the ears like that. And I think maybe a little bit of pink on the nose and maybe a bit of pink on the paws like that. And I think we're going to make him a blue eyes. So I'll put quite dark blue on the top, and then I'll kind of wash down, take all the paint off the brush, and then kind of just wet water will kind of thin that down a bit. Now I need to just make sure that's dry, so I'll use my trusty hairdryer I've been using forever and ever and ever. I'll just give that a bit of a quick dry, and then I want to mix up some kind of grey colour. This particular shade is called Neutral Tint, which I love, and I use instead of black. Black paint just messes everything up. I find it's just dirty. And then just kind of follow around the outside of the ears. And then, right, watch this closely. Go down there and follow around. So leaving a white bit in the middle. Like that. And following around. Like that. And then this kind of rabbit has a kind of a saddle. I'd call it a saddleback. Where you call it's kind of a pig called a saddleback, which is set up a bit like this. And just going to paint it like that. And then you maybe want a little bit of shading in there, probably a bit of shading in there. And you'll also want a little bit of shading around the rest of it, like that. And probably got his 2 ears sticking out like that with the shading. And that is basically your rabbit. I'll just make that a bit darker. And probably in there as well, and make that a bit darker going around there and on the bottom of his leg. And maybe just a little bit darker there. And we can maybe put some little kind of things like that, which has probably ruined the picture now. And I would then also put a few kind of whiskers in, because rabbits are quite whiskery, aren't they? There we go. Good. How to paint and draw and paint a rabbit. I hope you enjoy that. If you do, keep coming back to the Shu Raynor Drawing School drawing channel on YouTube. And www.shu-tube.com, which is my own website where you can see these videos in schools and libraries. It gets to all their filters, or most of them. And as ever, remember, keep drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. Bye.